Drop a like on the video if you want the monster to return in Fortnite. The end of the season is slowly approaching us as we're over halfway through Season 1 already. But everyone is going crazy over what the live event at the end of the season is going to be. These are the most crazy theories and myths, starting with the Foundation statue. That's right, there's a lot of hype this season to do with the live event, but one theory people are running with is that the statue of the Foundation will be coming alive like the robot to fight the Imagined Order. I'm being serious. Plenty of videos have been made on this theory, and as crazy as it sounds, some of them are even going as far as saying that the Foundation will be controlling this statue, kind of like how Singularity controlled the robot all the way back in Chapter 1, Season 9. I mean, that's all well and good, but it does kind of make sense. As we know right now, the Imagined Order are finally setting up base on the Fortnite map after their failed plan in Chapter 2, and they've dug their way through onto the island. Will the 7 be using the statue to fight the Imagined Order? Will it turn into a robot? I did say this video had some crazy theories, but I do believe in some point during this chapter, this statue is going to play a huge role. Whether it be for the end of this season, I'm not too sure. The return of the Cube Queen. Yep, I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. Out at sea at the moment is a bright light. Not very visible during the day, but at night time it shines pretty bright and clear. Now this has got everybody going wild over on Twitter and social media, people claiming it to be the Cube Queen, but they're not wrong. The ending event in Chapter 2 looked like the Cube Queen was gone forever, but all we did was close up her sideways portal, so this could be the Cube Queen out at sea. Now to go a bit deeper, a recent leaked skin known as Origin, part of the 7, also has similarities to the Cube Queen. They both have the same dark energy hands, a diamond centerpiece, even the Queen's crown is situated around Origin's neck. Does this mean they're related somehow? Was this Origin skin once part of the last reality? People believe the end of the season we will see the return of the Cube Queen. Remember, during the live event in Chapter 2, we didn't see her die. She just rifted away at the last minute. And leakers have also confirmed that the Cube Queen still has a huge part to play in the Fortnite storyline, so I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. The monster versus robot theory. When we launched into Chapter 3, we were welcomed to a whole new world that kind of felt familiar. Past locations were in the same place on the map as they were in Chapter 1. There were just so many similarities, and a few days went past and people started to notice something strange out at sea. The arm of the robot. But what was it doing here? Was it an Easter egg, or were Epic hinting at something more this whole time? If you guys remember during the live event all the way back in Season 9 and Chapter 1, it's clear the arm was ripped off and flung into the sea by the monster. People were going crazy and jumping on this bandwagon for this theory right now, and to make it even more believable that the robot is coming back is the fact that the 7 are currently hunting down Paradigm by sending rocket missions into space to find her. Paradigm, aka Singularity, she escaped in the robot after defeating the Devourer, so if she does come back home, she's coming back in the robot. There's even more evidence to back up this theory. Recently added are new files suggesting there's a brand new point of interest on the map called the 7's Workshop. This could literally be to repair the robot's arm for when it comes back. But where could the 7's Workshop be located? The robot was originally built in Season 9 inside the volcano, and we have the volcano on the map right now, and the Daily Bugle and the Spider-Man collab is expected to go at the end of the season, obviously. So what's going to be happening to the volcano? Could this turn into the 7's Workshop for when the robot returns for its repairs? Remember, this is a Fortnite loop, things get repeated. But what about the monster? Well, he's on the map too, and as you guys know, a whole excavation site is going on here after the snow finally melted, and in the next few weeks, this point of interest will become Kata's Cave, and inside, the noises and breathing of a new monster will be heard. The problem is, this excavation site has no name attached to who's digging it up. When the Imagined Order do something like this, all the equipment surrounding the site is covered in IO logos, and the same goes for the 7. So this is someone else doing this. It could be the unknown investigation agency who we've seen before in Fortnite, but people are saying it could be Midas. And yes, it is confirmed that he is still alive and living on the Chapter 3 map. As we know, Midas is great with technology, as seen with the Doomsday device. Could he bring the monster back alive? The theory is at the end of this season, the monster starts attacking the Seven, but Singularity comes back in the last minute from deep space to rejoin the Seven and to protect the island. This theory has some huge evidence backing it up. The reality war. This is the most promising theory that we've got, and it's been backed up by leaks coming from Tabor Hill, who has a very reliable source from Epic Games. This theory suggests that there's going to be a big war between the Seven and the Imagined Order, and it's just on the horizon. As you know, the island is currently home to the Seven. With the potential return of the monster and robot, this next theory suggests that obviously the robot belonging to Singularity will be used in the war by the Seven, and the monster in the cave will be used by the Imagined Order to hopefully regain control of the 0 point. After all, this whole war that's going to be going on is over the 0 point. The missile launch attack from the Imagined Order. I know, this sounds pretty mad, this one, but the live event for the end of the season, people are saying could be the Imagined Order's attack on the Seven. And then when Season 2 comes along, that will be the war, and that's when it will commence, rather than the war happening at the end of this season for the live event. Do you know what I mean? The new point of interest, Covert Cavern, is the headquarters and home for the Imagined Order, now that they're on the map and they've settled down and stuff. But there's some interesting features about this point of interest. It's not currently in Fortnite yet as I'm making this video, but there's an image going around that's got everybody speculating what this new base could be housing inside, and people are saying it's some missiles. Why, you may ask? Well, on either side of this base, it looks like there are hatches that would open for a rocket launch. The end of this season, people are saying rockets could be launched by the Imagined Order to attack the Sanctuary and the Seven's home. This would be done in retaliation to what the Seven did to them at the end of Chapter 2 by flipping the island. Pretty much the Imagined Order lost absolutely everything. But this attack with missiles from the Imagined Order on the Seven, it could happen, and it's something I guess only time will tell. And that takes us on to the next theory, the Foundation statue being used as a sword. Now, the loop in Fortnite means we get similar events happen in different chapters. You all know about the robot destroying the monster, and that was done by a huge sword. But the key factor here is that this sword was hidden in disguise as a statue. Now, this statue was made for Singularity as a sign of gratitude for letting the island use the power source of the 0 point. This sword was hidden in Neo Tilted literally this whole time. But the connection here is that a similar statue can be found on the Chapter 3 map of the Foundation. And like the last theory suggested, we could see the return of the robot and monster. And could this statue of the Foundation be a sword? Surely not. We currently don't have access to any of the doors surrounding the base of the Foundation statue to see what's inside, but I'm pretty sure later on in this chapter we're going to find out. And that, what you've heard right there, is every theory and myth the community of Fortnite have come up with over the last couple of weeks. Now that things are starting to pick up a bit of pace, now that we've got the Devourer skull on the map and we've got the robot arm, people are coming up with some wild theories. You watching this right now, yeah, I think you'll like this video I'm putting up on screen right here. Go check that one out. I'll see you over there.